So hello guys, today we will learn about filter, reduce, and every function. Okay, and every and find. Okay, so what is filter? So suppose there is an array, let AR. Okay, I created an array, and what I want is there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 elements. What I want is I want all the even numbers inside another variable called answer. So this is same like math. We are using ARR and then filter. Filter is also used to iterate over an array and it will take some machine which will perform some task. So let's create a machine. So there is one other way to create that machine. We can directly implement it inside this. So we create a function here, and what I have to do, uh, it will take some particular value. What I want is I want if that value modulus 2 equals to 0. So there are two types of operator. Let's learn about this. Equals to and equals. Means triple equals. So this is called strict equality. Stri Sorry. This is equality and this is strict equality. So strict equality. So what is the difference between equality and strict equality? So if we consider, let print this 5 equals to 5. So let's see what we get as an answer. We get true. Why we get true? Because this is strict equality. Strict equality, not strict equality. This is equality operator. So what it actually do is they only compare the values. So they doesn't compare the type here. What is the type of data? They only compare the value. So if they compare the value, they will see this is 5, this is 5, and 5 is equals to 5, so it will give me true. But strict equality, along with the value, they also check the type. So let's see what we get as an output. We got false because if we see this is a string, right? And this is number. So the values are same, but the type are not same. So that's why we get false as an answer. Okay. Now let's come back to filter. So what I want is I jump to each value and check if I taking modulus with 2, will I get 0? If I get equals to 0, it means that these are even numbers. So that all even number will be stored inside answer. So we'll get even number. So we will get 2 and 4. Now what I want is I want that all the odd number will be come inside answer. So what I will write? I will write if value modulus 2 is not equals to 0. If it is not equals to 0, that means it is odd. So we will get 135. So this is about filter function. So filter function is used to filter the value. From some particular values, I want some particular values. So let's see some real life example on filter. So let's create an object. Let user, okay, and let user add. And there is a name AJ and there is gender here. Okay, gender, gender. Okay, the gender is male. And then another gender we create uh, CJ, we create female, right? And now what I want is I want the name of the person who is female. So let's store it inside data and apply the filter here. So I have to apply the filter on user filter. And what I have to do, I have to pass the machine here and it will carry some value. Okay, it will carry some value and just learn about the object, basic object. So object can be implemented like this. This is how we can create an object, and inside that the value will be present in a form of a key value pair. So this is an object, and here the value will be stored inside a form of key value. So if name, this is a name, and this is age. And now how we can access this value? We can access the value using, suppose this object name is user. Okay. So if I want to access the name, I can write user and then I have two methods. Either I can use dot. When I use dot, I have to write here whatever the key name is. Okay. And I got AJ as an sorry. So if I write this, I got AJ as an output. And otherwise I can use user and then here square bracket and name. Then also I got AJ as an output. We can use both the type. Okay. So here inside value, the whole object is placed. So what I want is, I want to return. What I have to return? I have to return if value dot value dot gender is equals to what? Female. Then only I have to return that data and I have to show that data. Let's see what I got. Okay, I got the name is undefined. So, okay, I have to remove this. So I got the whole object. If I only wants to send the, or if I only wants to show the name here, I can write data dot name. So I think so I got name only. Oh, I got undefined here. I don't know why. So it will carry the whole object. Okay, it will store it inside an array. So if I wants to show the name only, I can write data 0 dot name and I got this CJ value. Okay, and if I wants to show the male data, I can write if gender is not equals to females, then I got an AJ as an answer. So this is about the filter. In next video, we will learn about reduce, find, and every. Uh, mm,